Hi, I'm Glenn. I'm a director at Chamberlain Architects.
I'm Ella Leoncio. I'm a principal at Chamberlain Architects.
Hi, my name's Ray Coladetti, and Merri Green is a development that I've been working on for the last 6.5 years.
You know, you find a site like this, someone's really passionate about it, and you start to think, well, what could we do here, and how could we make the site better?
This particular location, I think, is totally unique. It's surrounded by a golf course on one side, by the Merri Creek on the other. It's within spitting distance of the CBD.
The idea for this development is that we were creating houses that were forever homes with the kind of care and craftsmanship that you'd expect from any of the kind of bespoke houses that we do for single houses as well.
So this development sits in a really beautiful natural setting, and part of our response to that had to be some sense of what was going to be a sustainable development. So we have come up with this concept called Luxe, and I suppose it's something that talks to the fact that we're providing beautifully highly appointed homes, but they have an incredibly ecological bent to them. So we're really interested in how these homes sit within the environment and are sustainable dwellings.
What makes this site particularly special is proximity to the creek. 40 years ago it was an industrial drain and wasteland. Factories used to dump their waste into the creek, and it was through the involvement of the Friends of the Merri Creek and the Merri Creek Management Committee that gradually over time the creek corridor has been revegetated and re-established into a nature corridor. And like there was a platypus found up the creek a couple of years ago, and we've got the Festival of the Sacred Kingfisher where the kookaburra comes every year, and so the fauna is gradually coming back and re-establishing this nature corridor that we're privileged to be right on the border of. We're overlooking it. It's a great spot to live.
This site's so unique. It's sitting in this beautiful pocket of Australian bushland, and one of the things we wanted to do was to really focus on the Australian timbers and materials that we could bring into the development. So we haven't gone for the generic American oaks and things like that in our joinery designs. We're really working with Australian hardwoods and trying to introduce that into the interiors.
So we've designed a suite of furniture. So the kitchen's kind of the starting block, and then there's a series of fireplaces, TV units, credenzas, desks that you can kind of add to this suite of furniture.
One of the big things we looked at when we were designing these dwellings was, how can we make these truly livable for all sorts of people? So we've got a range of dwellings. We go from 1-bedroom apartments, large 3-bedroom townhouses, 2-bedroom apartments, 3-bedroom apartments. So we cover the whole range of dwelling types, if you like.
So the apartments are approached with the same level of care as the townhouses. They are a slightly smaller footprint, obviously, but still much more generous than any 1, 2 or 3-bedroom apartment that you'll find in Melbourne. The level of finish, we've still got beautiful spotted gum and all the same detailing that we have in the townhouses. They have incredible natural light and ventilation, operable external shading. They'll be really, really comfortable places to live, and I'd be very happy to live in one of them myself.
One of the things that's really exciting about this project is the Tesla batteries. It's something that Ray has been really keen to explore from day one, and I think it's great that we've been able to introduce these probably as a first to an Australian multi-res development to include these in every townhouse. So the photovoltaic cells on the roof will all connect up to the Tesla battery and provide stored electricity, which I think is an amazing thing.
Glenn and the team, Ella, her involvement is, in my view, created a really special development that's about giving people a quality of life in a location that you'd be hard pressed to find again.